Hello, welcome back to the Greensboro Doula YouTube channel. My name is Sandra, and today I'm going to talk with you a little bit about rupture of membranes and the difference in between certain scenarios. So we talk about, as birth workers, we talk about different scenarios in membrane rupture. So when we talk about your membrane, we're talking about the amniotic bag that is surrounding your baby and keeping the amniotic fluid, your water, around the baby, and keep your baby floated, safe, and healthy inside your uterus. So that is during every pregnancy. This is what's happening. And a sign of labor or the start of labor can be that your membranes are rupturing, or that someone is rupturing them for you. So the first thing we're going to talk about is premature rupture of membranes, which would be that your water breaks. That's the common term for rupture of membrane, that your water breaks before your baby is full term. Because this is a serious thing, your baby and your body needs those membranes intact to keep the baby healthy and to help prevent an infection in your body. You have to call your care provider immediately, and depending on your care provider, the stage of your pregnancy you're in, how many weeks you are along, it depends on what your care provider is going to do and help you fixing the problem. While they cannot physically repair your membranes, there are certain things that can be done, like giving an infusion to fill basically up the water that you lost and keep you on that infusion to make sure that your baby has the chance to keep on growing. Your body is also producing amniotic fluid until your baby is born. When membranes are broken, usually labor sets in not right afterwards, but short after that. It's an onset of labor, because the baby is dropping down in your cervix and in your pelvis, I'm sorry, and putting more pressure on your cervix, which can start contractions. So it is really, really important, if you have a premature rupture of your membranes, that you go see your care provider immediately. Go to the emergency room or call 911. Then there is spontaneous rupture of membrane, which is called breaking, like my water broke, which means that my membranes broke. And there are different ways it can happen anytime, anywhere. You can be sleeping, you can be walking somewhere. I think that's the worst fear every woman has, that her water breaks while walking in the supermarket, and she has the feeling she's peeing herself. While we all think about that when we have the term "our water broke," it doesn't need to be a gush that is coming out. It can be just a little trickle. It depends a little bit where the head of your baby is, because when you have the cervix down here and your water breaks and the baby's head is already very low in the cervix, it might just clog it up and you have more like a little teeny tiny leak. When the baby's head is a little bit up, then a gushing is more possible. Also, what is more possible is a cord prolapse, which means that the umbilical cord is going to be stuck between the cervix and the baby's head. That is also a very serious condition, which is why care providers want you to contact them as soon as your water breaks, and get over to the hospital so they can make sure and check if there is any problem with the cord. That's very, very rare. They just want to make sure that you and your baby are safe. Another option for the rupturing of membrane is artificially, and is usually done by your care provider. So when you have a check or you're at the hospital, labor started, there are different scenarios that can happen. Your care provider might give you the opportunity to let him rupture the membrane to get labor started, to keep things going, because like I said before, the pressure of the head on the cervix might cause stronger contractions and helps moving things along. So the provider is using a hook which looks a little bit like a crochet hook to strip the outside of the membranes and give them the chance to break. The amniotic hook is just to open those membranes. They're very stable, and it is not as easy as it sounds. It kept your baby inside of your belly for 9 months, so that's pretty amazing. So that's pretty much it about rupture of membrane, and if you have any questions, give me a call, and we're happy to help you, and our childbirth education classes are talking about that too. Have a wonderful day. You deserve it. Bye.